Today, October 9, 2015, we celebrate the union of two beautiful and deserving people. For God's sake, Dave, don't forget that date. My word of advice, as my late mom, God rest her soul, used to say, marriage is not like a food that when you eat it and it's hot, you can spit it out. Always remember, there is no challenge to marriage that cannot be overcome. You have to communicate, listen, and give respect to one another. Remember these three short sentences. I was wrong, you were right, and I love you.
She's like super just crazy funny, just has a great talent for making people feel happy. I mean, she's got a contagious laugh. People just want to be around her for a lot of really good reasons.
I want to stand here with you in the sunshine. Oh, and even if it rains, I know we won't mind.
So watching David grow from the sort of little immature type that would always beat me up to the distinguished man. Take a look at this man. Doesn't he look wonderful today in the tuxedo? So I think part of that path, was because he followed in his big brother's footsteps. Very good. So in high school, for a foreign language, I took German. 3 years later, David happened to take German. Once high school ended, I then decided to major in accounting. And David then followed suit and majored in accounting. Too bad, though, he diverted from my roadmap when he decided to get himself hitched. But that's another story for another day.
Dearest Karen, I thought writing your card would be easy, but I'm already going. But I don't even know where to begin. It's hard finding the words to express how amazing, wonderful, thoughtful, caring, brilliant, marvelous, incredible, generous, selfless, altruistic you are. Those are just a few of the many words that can only begin to describe you. I'm looking forward, anxiously awaiting today's festivities, but know I have the rest of my life to spend with you. Okay, Sian, now I've ruined your makeup.
He's just genuine, you know? He's just a stand-up, genuine guy. He always looks on the bright side. He's always laughing. And them together, like Karen's always happy-go-lucky, and I've always admired their relationship. They're perfect for each other.
Awesome. To my soon-to-be husband, Dave. Hi, baby. Our day is finally here. When I think back to the day we met the last 3 years, can't believe how lucky I am to have found you. You are the most amazing thing that has ever happened to me. Thank you for loving me and being the most loving, generous, caring man I ever met. This is the most important day of our lives. Let's take in every moment and look forward to the rest of our lives. I love you with all my heart. Thank you for loving me, Karen.
I want to make you mine.
Dave is the dream of every parent. Dave is intelligent, thoughtful, caring, and most of all, he's respectful to anyone he comes in contact with. Dave, as your new father-in-law, we would like to welcome you to the family today and forever.
Won't you please be mine?
Karen, your mom and I are very proud of you. You have grown up into a wonderful woman, and today you look stunning. You have accomplished so much in your life, Karen. From your singing talent since grade school to becoming a successful nurse. And now here you are, married to the nicest man, someone perfect for you. As a father, letting you go, our dear daughter, whom we treasure, loved, and nourished all your life, is a very difficult and emotional thing to do. But knowing that you will be in the arms and care of Dave makes it easier and comforting transition for us.
This is the start of something beautiful.
So the things that make Dave quirky, I think, are pretty universally known to anyone who knows him. At the same time, he's just a really tender and just really compassionate person too. I watch him with both my parents, where he's just respectful, and then I watch him with my daughters just make me see just how just wonderful, of both like of a husband and a father, he would be.
Under the starlight, we'll find our way, I know.
For Daria and Ernie and the rest of the family, I take this time to welcome you to the family as well. You are special parents, proven by the son you have raised.
'Cause this is the start of something beautiful.
Dave, I can see being with you makes Karen happy and even stronger and the wonderful person that she already is. And the crazy thing is that she has always loved you. Even before she met you, she was in love with the promise and the dream of you. And we are so excited and honored to welcome you into our family and so thrilled to have you and your beautiful family in our lives. And when Karen first met Dave, not to be cliche, but I knew that one day we would all be standing here. So I could see that being with him made every part of her that makes her great even greater.
Under the starlight, we'll find our way, I know. This is the start of something beautiful.
Being here and seeing two of my closest friends create such a beautiful relationship and a beginning. It's just so happy and bright and means so much to me, and really has, it brought happiness to everyone's day. You look at how they look at each other, and you just know that those two were meant to be.
Dave was always looking out for Karen, making her breakfast or lunch for the next day when she was working overnights, that sort of thing. He always had her sort of at the top of his priority list. That's something that's, I think, conducive to a long-term relationship, and, not surprising that they're here today getting married.
So these two, this couple sitting before us, are called to be a sacrament, an instrument of God's love to the rest of the world. But it's a love different from what the world talks about. Notice how we use the word love. We love that vacation spot. We love that restaurant. We love that fashion design. In that understanding of love, we focus on all sorts of things that give us pleasure. We receive everything. But that's not the love we're celebrating tonight. St. Paul in the second reading describes what that love is. It's the love that Jesus showed us on the cross when he died and rose so that we should be forgiven of sin and made God's holy people. It's a sacrificial love that's total and gives of itself without counting the cost. It's patient, it's kind, it's merciful, it's permanent.
I mean, today was just a beautiful, beautiful wedding ceremony. I had front row tickets, which is really nice. Absolutely beautiful, and it was wonderful seeing them together.
I will say the best part of the day had to be when Dave was standing at the altar and watching Karen walk up the aisle. And I've known Karen now for a while. And seeing Karen trying to hold back her laughter because that's how you know she's truly happy was the brightest thing. At that point I realized it was like, this is really happening. And, you know, seeing her trying to hold that back, but seeing in her eyes just the enjoyment and the pure bliss and happiness of seeing Dave and knowing that she's marrying him. Probably my favorite part of the day, just because you could see and everyone felt in the room just peace and love and happiness. It was great.
Karen and David, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage?
We have.
You love and honor each other as husband and wife for the rest of your lives.
We will.
You accept children lovingly from God and bring them up according to the law of Christ and His church.
We will.
And I'll confess that when I noticed this for the first time, it wasn't some big, majestic tidal wave of fireworks and explosions and emotion or some dramatic scene out of a movie. It was something far more simple and pure and real. It was simply watching the two of them enjoy dinner at our house when they were newly dating. And I could just see immediately that there was this new, quiet confidence and inner joy in my sister.
And finally, if everyone would please stand up and raise your glass with me, we would like to offer a toast to a newlywed, and here is to your new life.
Oh, the day is just really awesome, just beautiful. It's just been a really kind of like fast and slow day at the same time. Just lots of family coming in just to celebrate Dave and Karen, and it's just been just a really magical day.
Darling, I apologize for my
Minette and I would like to offer my sincere gratitude to relatives and friends who have came from as far as West Virginia, Connecticut, Kansas, Ohio, Maryland, to be here tonight to witness today's celebration. Dave, I'm sure you also have already found your accountancy skills will be needed with Karen's expensive taste and love for shopping. Just kidding.
seeing this through. I'm here to stay, cleaning up every mess we made. 'Cause I'm so lost without you. I won't go on without you.
You know, I could try and tell you when I first met Karen or when I remembered first meeting Karen, but the truth is, I don't remember the first time Dave introduced me to her. And to me, that means something special. Because Karen immediately fit in. She was just one of us. She was someone that was so enjoyable to be around that every moment seemed like the first time I met her.
Stay forward. What do I do if I'm left without you?
I think one of the things that stands out about the relationship is that they can be both serious and funny at the same time. And I think it just speaks to the way they can be so honest with each other in any given moment. And so they don't have to pretend about what's going on, but they also realize just how important it is to laugh together. So I think it's just something that I've really admired in their relationship and watching them. But it's also just been something that's been true since the first day that they met.
The one sort of defining moment I'd say is about 2 years ago. They actually came, they snowshoed up to Maine to visit me. It was actually during the summer, it wasn't winter, but they came up, and it was really the first time that I guess we had spent a good amount of time together. You come up for, I don't know, almost a week or quite a few days, and just from that time, like, I knew that that definitely you two, you fit together. Karen, you're so warm, and you played board games, we went on brewery tours. I mean, definitely the fit was there.
What do I do if I'm left without you?
I do want to say that I want to wish them congratulations and to tell them how happy I am that I was able to make it here today and celebrate such a joyous occasion with the two of them and see them start such a truly special journey together, and that no matter what, as long as you two love each other, it will overcome any obstacle that faces you.
Aside from the fact that you love ridiculously spicy food and will eat pretty much any Filipino dish that we'll put in front of you, and that you don't mind being beat by a 6-year-old in a board game when we all know how ridiculously competitive you are, we have all just come to love you as part of our family as if it was the most natural thing in the world.
Turn my head, break my heart with mercy. Just move my feet.
Today we celebrate the two of you, Karen and Dave, and we wish you all the happiness and the many years to continue your mantra to love, laugh, and live La Vida Loca. So please join me in raising a glass to toast to Karen and Dave, living La Vida Loca.
So I think what's in store for Karen and Dave is really just a really exciting blank canvas. And I think that the two of them together could pretty much decide what to conquer in life. That together they somehow just make each other really strong and confident and even greater than the people that they are before they even knew each other.
I, David, take you, Karen, to be my wife.
I, Karen, take you, David, to be my husband. I promise to be true to you.
In good times and in bad, in sickness and in health,
I will love you and honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
So softly.
Karen, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
It's sweetness around me.
David, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
But rising from the dust, you see now this is us. 'Cause you're someone I can trust.
The next few years, I know they're going to save up for a house and get that white picket fence and move out to the suburbs. You know, I see them starting a family and, you know, really, truly living the dreams that they envision for themselves and building such a bond that connects not only Dave's family and Karen's family, but creates their own family and creates a true bond of love and happiness between three families. And, you know, I see them living out the rest of their lives together and truly enjoying the company of each other and just growing more and more with each day.
Even your silent own way, 'cause we'll be okay.
I need a
A man.
Come over here.
Well, this is really hard.
It's really hard.
Leave it where it is.
So I'm saying.
Stop adjusting.
I got one. I gotta get the other side.
Dan, we need
I might need you to close the deal.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's a really tight.
Oh, what is